New car day in the shop. We've got an SR10. Let's get this thing out of the box and see what it's all about. Hey, Corey here, Canadian RC guy. Well, hopefully you watched our last video. If not, at the end of the video, we'll have a link up here. So when we were in Florida, we went to my Tobbies Toys and Hobbies, and we picked ourselves up an SR10. Now I know the SR10M is the newest one on the market, but up here in North America, at least where we're running anyway, we just run the regular SR10s, so that's what we grabbed. And I'm super excited to get another oval car added to the fleet. This SR10 is going to be perfect out there on the oval track this summer. So let's go over some box panels, then we can get this thing out of the box and see what it's all about. So over here on the front, got a beautiful picture of the body out there on the track tearing up the dirt. As you can see, 110 scale, ready to run, two-wheel drive car. I think this thing is going to be fun. They really enjoyed them last year on the track. I can't wait to get ours going. And of course, it's just brushless and ready to run. Just throw in your battery and away you go. Another great picture of it on the side there. All the information and stuff there. Of course, it comes with that included DVC. Give you some stabilization if you need to. We don't use it when we're out there, but maybe you guys do. Nice body off picture there. Of course, it talks about all the features. Gives you a full list of things there. Talks about a durable and a lightweight aluminum top shaft. High grip tires. Factory finished street stock body. You name it, we'll go over everything once we get this thing out of the box. Another great picture over here on the end of it coming straight at you. And then just on the other panel, a nice beautiful picture of it all cleaned up sitting on the showroom floor. A little bit closer at the pictures there on the side panel. Talks about those beautiful street stock, those lightweight tires, all water resistant, power ready brushless system, impact front and rear bumpers. Talks about the drive shafts. Of course, adjustable body mounts, high torque metal gear, steering servo, so apparently that should be pretty darn good. And of course, the 3300 kV motor system. Talks about the sealed ball bearings, the big bore coilover shocks, and all the other information that you might want to know and find out. So now we can dig into this box. We'll get this top off. It is an open box that we got from my Tobbies. They gave us a great deal on it. Nothing wrong with it. It's just someone had already looked at it and cracked the plastic on it. So hey, not a big deal at all. So we'll get the car out of here first, and man, what a nice looking car. We'll bring in a little bit closer here in a minute. We'll get some, got a nice little bag of stuff in there, some pamphlets and tools it looks like, all sorts of other stuff. And of course down here we got the controller. We may have to grab our knife, we'll be back in 1 second. So now that we've got everything out of the box, here's that really nice controller. Feels really nice in the hand. You can't quite reach it, unfortunately, with one finger, with a thumb, I should say, to be able to drive and steer and film. But it feels really nice in the hand. It sits down really nice on the table, that kind of stuff when you leave it alone. We'll bring it a little bit closer so that we can see all the different controls, that kind of stuff. But overall, really nice controller, feeling in the hand. We will be changing over to our flash guy, but for right out of the box, this should work really nice for you. Of course, here in the bag, we've got lots of other stuff. We'll get it out on the table here. Dump it all out. So it comes with a nice bag of parts and body clips, that kind of stuff. So if you break some things, you've got them there. Of course, some tools and an Allen key. It looks like a wrench there for your shocks. A manual for your controller. Looks like a little owner manual, another little flyer there. We've got a nice little flyer. If you want it for some other models, that kind of stuff, their drag cars or their other buggies. And of course, the nice full manual here. Got everything inside you'll ever want to know. Parts list, you name it. You'll find anything inside. If you break it, need to get replacement parts, all that kind of stuff. And there's a nice little certificate as well. So now we can get into this car. We'll bring it a little bit closer, get these body pins off, and see what this car has to offer. So right out of the box, I can see that it is kind of sitting a little bit low. We're probably going to have a little bit of scrubbing issues. We'll raise up those body posts in a little bit. But man, I love this Monte Carlo body style. It's going to be awesome. We're going to get these stickers peeled off and get a wrap put on this thing. But man, really nice. Sorry, got a body pins out already. Really nice body. I can't wait to see this thing out on the track. And obviously, as we take the body off, simple and easy. You can get a Camaro body as well that you can run in this class. But for now, I think we'll stay with this. And now we can go over some of the electronics and tires and that kind of stuff. I'm sure you've seen it all before, so we'll go over it really quick. But just in case you're new to this, we'll give you a quick little bulletin points of it. So down in here, you can see it does have an all steel or all metal gear steering servo. It's a high speed servo. so it should work pretty good. And then right around here in the back end, it's got that ready powered 3300 kV motor. And then if you spin it around here, it's got that ready powered ESC. It is an SC600-BL. I do believe, like I said, same thing that's in the sprint cars, drag cars, that kind of thing. Never heard anything bad about it, so I think it should be really good in this as well. So it does have a nice set of wheel and tire package on it. It does say they're high grip. The guys do have a little bit of trouble out there in the dirt, but we'll see how we can manage with a nice new set of tires. It just looks like steel race rims that you'd see outside on your Saturday night racetrack. It does have ball bearings all the way around. Great impact front and rear bumpers, so that way for all your bumping and banging, and this thing should handle it no problem. And of course, it's fully adjustable front and rear. That way you can do your camber toe, get this thing set up just like you want. And of course, it comes in the bag with those preload shocks. That way you can adjust it any way you want. Of course, nice big battery tray down there, a fan for when it's going, so we're not overheating. I think right out of the box, this thing is ready to hit the track. So there you go. You can see all those adjustable turnbuckles and stuff. Big bore shocks. That all metal steering servo. Man, this thing looks like it's set up nice. Nice big battery tray and strap there. That ready power ESC and the 3300 kV motor. This thing should be packing a punch and ready to go. So there you have it. If you're new to oval racing and you've just picked up a Team Associated SR10 like us, there's a quick little overview of what you get in the box and what this car has to offer. So we're going to go ahead, get this body raised up a little bit, get our own controller put in so we can use our Fly Sky radio. And then I'd love to say we're going to head to that dirt oval, but unfortunately, here in southeastern Ontario, we're not quite ready for that yet. We've still got a few more weeks, maybe a month left, but we are going to go find a nice parking lot. We'll get some cones set up, get ourselves a nice parking lot oval ready to go. Now, I know it'll be a little bit different than when we headed on the track, but at least it gives us somewhere to go play for a little bit, test out this car, and see what it's got to offer. So we'll be back soon. We'll see you outside in the parking lot. Well, as you can see, we've had a bit of a change in weather, and we're out here at the back oval. Obviously, it's not really prepped or anything. We just cleaned it off, kind of packed a little bit on the inside, enough to do a few laps, so that way we don't have to go to a parking lot somewhere. So we've got a battery in this thing. We're going to get her turned on. Let's turn a few laps and see how this thing does. Well, obviously, like I was saying, this thing is just come out of winter, this poor old track of ours, so I don't expect anything too much. But we should at least be able to turn some laps with this thing. Oh, this thing's doing pretty good on this poor old beaten up track, that's for sure. Obviously, she slows right down when she gets into that poor old dusty and dirty stuff, but it's doing not bad on these bumps. Getting down into some of the holes. It's beating and banging, but it's doing okay. Oh, right up over onto the wall there. Definitely super glad we finally picked up one of these SR10s. Man, I'm loving this car. I can't wait for the summer to come so we can get out and really start turning some laps with the rest of the guys. We're definitely going to have to get our track dialed in here at home so we can practice some laps, and maybe we'll do okay this summer with this car. What do you guys think? Obviously, we're going to be looking for some setup tips, that kind of stuff. Let us know in the comments if you guys run them and what you guys run for your championship setup. Because as you can tell, we might need some help. We're ready to run right out of the box for a shitty old winter track. This thing is doing pretty damn good. I can only imagine on a nice prep track how this thing would do. She's having a little trouble in some of the corners, digging into some of the holes in the loose dirt, but not bad. Once I kind of get her figured out, I can get a few good laps. After that, all hell breaks loose. Well, this thing did about as good as we can expect on this horrible track. Still a lot of fun. I can't wait to try it out on the prep track this summer when we're doing our Dirt Oval series. Obviously, we've got a lot of work to do to this thing, so that'll be coming in an upcoming video. If you're not a subscriber, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and ring that bell. And of course, if you want to get one of your own SR10s to drive here in the area, make sure you go visit Echelon Hobbies. You can visit them in-store or online. We'll put all their information in the description of this video. And if you're in the Florida area, make sure you go visit my Tobbies Toys and Hobbies. They'll get you hooked right up. So thank you so much. We'll see you real soon. If you have any setup stuff, let us know in the comments. We'll be back real soon with some more oval racing.